invited you to say all that shit? Like, oh my God. I could not deal with this if I was a famous person. It's fitting that Chappell Roan's album is named The Rise and Fall of a Midwest Princess, because we have seen a meteoric rise, but are we now seeing the fall of this Midwest princess? Hello, I'm Imara, this is Imara Octavia, and you are watching my cultural commentary channel. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you know when I post next. Today we are talking about Miss Chappell Roan, and I do have to put in a disclaimer that I am a fan. I have listened to the whole album numerous times. Chappell Roan is a 26-year-old performer whose real name is Kaylee Amsutz, and she has been working towards fame for about 10 years and now seemingly doesn't want it. So let's get into how Chappell Roan blew up. Like I said, Chappell Roan has been striving towards fame for 10 years. She got her first record deal when she was still in high school, but really blew up in 2024 after opening for the Guts tour for Olivia Rodrigo, as well as putting out her single, Good Luck Babe. Chappell put out 2 videos on TikTok the other day, and I'm going to insert the videos.
I need you to answer questions. Just answer my questions for a second. If you saw a random woman on the street, would you yell at her from the car window? Would you harass her in public? Would you go up to a random lady and say, "Can I get a photo with you?" And she's like, "No, what the fuck?" And then you get mad at this random lady? Would you be offended if she says no to your time because she has her own time? Would you stalk her family? Would you follow her around? Would you try to dissect her life and bully her online? This is a lady you don't know. And she doesn't know you at all. Would you assume that she's a good person? Assume she's a bad person? Would you assume everything you read about her online is true? I'm a random bitch. You're a random bitch. Just think about that for a second, okay? Crazy type of behavior comes along with the job, the career field I've chosen. That does not make it okay. That doesn't make it normal. It doesn't mean I want it. It doesn't mean that I like it. I don't want whatever the fuck you think you're supposed to be entitled to whenever you see a celebrity. I don't give a fuck if you think it's selfish of me to say no for a photo or for your time or for a hug. That's not normal. That's weird. It's weird how people think that you know a person just because you see them online or you listen to the art they make. That's fucking weird. I'm allowed to say no to creepy behavior.
A lot of people felt like Chappell was being ungrateful or rude or mean to her fans, but this isn't the first time that Chappell has said something about not wanting to be approached in public. There had been numerous articles, and she had gone on a podcast, and it was the comment section podcast, where she had talked about stopping to do things that were making her more famous.
Yeah, they
follow
get real,
me.
Yeah, they follow
and
you around.
follow know where my parents live and my sister, where's my sister works, all this weird shit. And I'm just like, this is the time when I was a few years ago that I said if stalker vibes, family was in danger, is when I would quit. And we're
Me
there.
too, same.
We're
yeah,
there.
Same.
And so I'm just kind of in this battle of I've pumped the brakes on honestly anything to make me more known.
Yeah.
It's kind of a forest fire right now, just being itself.
Yeah.
And but I'm not trying to go do a bunch of, shit.
Now everyone knows her name, or not everyone, but a large portion of people know her. She spoke about it in numerous different places where she was like, hey, Chappell is, the artist, the person, the persona who I have in front of you all, but Kaylee is personal and private. And I think that people don't understand that when you see a famous person out and about in the world, that is not a paid meet and greet. They are not entitled to give you a picture, an autograph, a hug, any of their time. Would it be nice if I went out and I saw Chappell Roan to be like, oh my gosh, can I get a picture with you? And get a cute picture? Yes, but I also can maybe get a cute picture if she offers a meet and greet at her concert. Y'all are basically the paparazzi. Let's be honest, everybody has a camera and they're shoving it in your face. How are you different than the paparazzi? It's great to support a person, and like I said, I support Chappell by playing her music all the time in my car, not shoving a camera in her face and calling her slurs and like a bitch and whatnot because she wouldn't take a picture with me when I saw her. I think that it's so funny that Baby Reindeer came out this year and that people will see that fan situation, and obviously, you know, that's like an extremity, but I'm like, some of you all are like this. You listen to a person's story and you are watching them go through these milestones and you're like, okay, I was there with you when we did this and that and that. And it's like, I hate to be that person, but there is no we. Like, yes, you were there to support her and be a fan, but that is it. That is all. You might feel connected, but the connection doesn't go both ways. I'll give you an example. I like Roman Reigns. That man does not know I exist. I'm like, oh, well, he's my husband. He has a real wife. He has kids. He has a life. I am no part of that life. ChappellRoan has been saying that it's been really hard for her to adjust, as well as Chappell has been very vocal about having bipolar 2 disorder. Like, could you imagine if people on your campus knew your name and you're like, okay, you know, maybe you have a big campus, maybe you have a small campus, but then from the campus it went from, or your job, it went from the whole town knows your name, and you're like, okay, well, you know, that's a little bit bigger than I wanted, but then now it's the whole state knows your name, and you're like, oh wow, like everybody in the state knows my name. And then it moves and it's like multiple people in different cities around your whole country know your name. Like, that is a huge thing, especially when people are coming up to you and approaching you and people don't know boundaries. People have been equating this to like the Doja Cat thing, where Doja Cat was like, I am not your friend.
Now my effort, I guess it's a two-way street. Maybe it's 50-50, right? I work my ass off, y'all buy tickets. I make music, y'all shake ass. But we don't have to be friends, bitch. I'm not your friend. I'm not your friend. I want you to know that. I'm going to solidify that right now. I am not your friend, and I am not your mentor. No, I can't stress that enough. Why do you think I don't go on Twitter anymore? I don't go on any of this shit because I come back just to shame you all. When I go on Twitter, it's shame time. When I come on here, it's you. When I go on Instagram Live, it's you. I don't like this shit anymore because y'all suck.
And I think it's similar but a little bit different. ChappellRoan is saying, hey, like, I would love for you to engage with me as a fan and, like, you know, listen to the music, support the music, tell me about how you're feeling to my music through the approved channels that I have given you, through fan art, yes, through, you know, Instagram comments, love it, I might like it, but like, don't come up to me in public and, you know, shove a camera in my face and say that you love me, because if you loved me, you would respect my personal boundaries. People will say that it's just parasocial relationships with celebrities, and that celebrities feed into the parasocial relationships, or influencers feed into the parasocial relationship. Just the other day, there was a thing with Jackie Aina where people were congratulating her on her wedding and she was blocking people, and I got my beef with Jackie Aina. She blocked me a while ago, but it was just like, okay, you all are just so invested in other people's lives, and I get it, because for there to be influencers, you need to be invested in people's life. You need to be curious about what they're doing or what product they're using. So to a sense, I get that, but also, you know, ChappellRoan has divested from that. She's not like, oh, hey besties. She's like, you know, I want a clear boundary. You all don't even know me. You all know of me and you know my music, but you don't know me and I don't know you. We need to hit pause and think about something that we do not think about enough: shame. I am all for public shaming people who do not follow people's boundaries. Like, we need to bring back shame. You all will say the wildest things and do the craziest things and have no shame about it. Please seek help. I'll see things online and it's like, this isn't even a parasocial relationship. Like, you all will see a person and I'm just confused why we are doing the things that we're doing. I'm going to read some things online that I've seen. This person saw a picture of a girl, just a regular picture, and he said, "You be squirting? You on the cream team? What color the inside? Your pussy real wet? Do it clap? Do it grip the meat? It's tight? You got cheese? How many fingers you use? What it tastes like? You got yeast in there? Can I smell it? It's warm? You suck the stank off the dick? You hairy?" And it's just like, who invited you to say all that shit? Like, oh my God, I could not deal with this if I was a famous person. And I don't know, I guess maybe the person who they added it at, well, not even who they added it at, because they added somebody's grandma, but I guess the person who the picture is of is famous. But I could not imagine anything that I could do for fame, like especially if I'm like a singer or something and people send that my way. Even if I was like a sex worker, I am not inviting you to send stuff like that to me. Like, this is so weird to me. And I'm just like, do you all not worry about your digital footprint? Like, are you all not scared that your employer is going to see this? Like, what the hell? Like, you all are unhinged. Stop being weird. Like, get a diary and get some fucking friends and leave Chappell Roan alone. That's the end of the video. Thank you. Thank you for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know when I post next. Let's keep the conversation going in the comments. Like I said, I love replying to comments, and usually I reply to all the comments that I get. So let's talk about it. What are your feelings? Comment a red wine emoji, the wine glass emoji, if you've made it to this point in the video. I hope you all are doing well, and please do not hug me in public. Goodbye.
Let me in your algorithm, please. If I'm someone you would like, follow, share, and subscribe.